Bootleg Kev exclusive.
Hey, it's Hot 975. Bootleg Kev live in studio right now. Swizzy!
Showtime.
What's up, brother, man? How you doing?
Man, you know, I'm just visiting your town. You know,
course.
we in town. We got to come say what's up.
Yes, sir. How's everything been, man? And you've been a busy guy as of late. I mean, you're always a busy guy. What can I say?
Man, I'm just trying to just have fun, you know, maintain having fun. You know, it's hard to maintain having fun when you started so young and you done seen everything and you done did a lot of stuff, but I just continue finding ways to have fun.
It seems like you are on the quest to be like the richest man in the world. I always see Swizz Beatz is always doing some sort of new business venture. It's like, man, Swizz Beatz is really trying to take over the world right now.
Definitely more of a renaissance man than the richest man in the world. You know, I learned that cause my wife got a song and it speaks about, without getting into too many details, and then she killed me. You know, it speaks about
a new song.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it speaks about, you know, some people are so poor all they have is money.
Ah.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, what good is a castle if you lonely?
That's true.
You see what I'm saying? So I try to look to make history and be a renaissance man for our generation.
That's a beautiful thing.
Show people that, you know, coming from the South Bronx or coming from not having nothing, you can design cars, clothes, whatever you want to do, music, you know.
Yeah, man, you got the Reebok. You really, I didn't think Reebok could be hot again, but you certainly are responsible for that, man.
I got to send you some stuff too.
Yo, I got these busted ass Chucks. I need them questions, bro.
Yeah, but those is classics though.
No. That's my thing. Is Chuck Taylors? Those are the sneakers that you can. If they're dirty, it's all good.
It's all good.
And they're like $40.
All good.
But nonetheless, you signed my boy Mike Posner. Remember last time you were here, Mike, and you were wilding out.
Crazy.
That was fun, man.
That was crazy. That was the first time I met him. Was here with y'all.
You played that Oprah on the air. I remember that.
Yeah, we was going crazy, having fun. Now, you know, Mike is.
He's Mr. Reebok now.
Mr. Reebok Global.
I gotta get some of that love, man.
Yeah.
Just, you know, the first time I ever encountered you was in Phoenix. You and Cassidy came by the radio station and you brought a bunch of Pro Keds. I believe it was Swizz Beatz Pro Keds.
Those are my first joints. Yeah.
I didn't get a pair of those because I was just a nobody. I was an intern, you know.
You should have spoke up.
No. It was not my time at that time. But hey, man, I'll take a pair of Reeboks, you know, if you got them. You know what I'm saying? We bringing back all the retros. You know, shout out to Allen Iverson on the 25th. We dropped those. On the 25th, the questions are dropping?
Yeah.
Are you guys gonna retro all his sneakers?
We retroing everything.
Yo, can we get the classic Sean Kemp's back?
All of that. When I say everything,
that's
I mean
beautiful.
Everything. The Sean Kemp's, the Shaq Attacks, the Shaq Noses.
You know the sneakers
D Browns.
Which ones were the joints? I remember when I was a kid, I had the Reeboks that came with the pump. You had to pump them up.
Oh, the one that with the
basketball tongue.
Yeah. Those are the extra classics.
Those are classic.
Those are like the big heavy space boots.
Yep. Yep. That's what it is, man. Hey, so let's talk about the music, man. This Street Knock record.
Yeah.
It is man, it's one of those songs that comes on and then you get that like real ugly face out. That it knocks, bro. I mean, it's the most appropriate song title. It knocks, bro. It's crazy.
It's crazy because I named it that like right when I was sending it out. I was like, let's put this joint out. I was like, what's the name of this joint? Street Knock.
Yeah.
And I called ASAP. I was like, yo, I'm gonna just name the joint Street Knock. You good with that? He was like, hell yeah, that's appropriate.
It is.
But I just felt like at that particular time, listening to what's out there, you know, I just wanted something that felt like
it's
that frown face, but still new. You know, shout out to A-Rab as well. You know, for bringing that back. You know, off of the track me and Drag had spit these bars. You know, and then for A-Rab to show love and bring that sound back. You know, I just thought it was a dope integration with the new. Indeed.
Right now you're kind of the whole music. You're such a busy dude, man. When you make beats for other artists, you got your solo stuff going on. I mean, how do you separate the two? I mean, like, I know you were just in the studio with Ross. You're in the studio with Nas, and I know you got your own. You know, of course, you got your own record out now. I'm sure you're working on a new album. When you make beats for other artists as opposed to working on your personal projects, like, where's the fine line where you're like, this is so ill, I'm gonna keep this one, or you know what I'm saying?
Well, one thing about me is I'm not a greedy producer,
right?
You know, I know what my job first is. My job is a producer, you know, and if I gotta pull something off my album to give to somebody that I respect as an artist that I know that's gonna take it to the next level, it's my job to give it to them. But if I feel that it's not gonna come out for a while, or the people need to hear this or whatever, then I keep it. I'm like, you know what, let me just rock with this and just go with it.
Right.
Or if I want my voice to be heard, or you know, if I just want to just put a sound out there, because to me it's not about being the best rapper. I know I'm far from being the best rapper. I just have fun. You know, so like when people start comparing me to like other artists and rappers, I'm like, I'm not in their league. I'm not a Wayne.
You're just making music.
I'm just making music. Right. I'm saying what's on my mind. I don't even write. Like, you know, I'm off the top of the head on everything you ever heard, you know, from the biggest choruses to the freestyles to, you know, ghostwriting to everything. Like, it's all how I feel, because music is an expression.
Right.
You know, just like art is an expression. And some people can relate to that expression and some people can't. That's why you have different genres of music.
Indeed.
You know?
Indeed, man. Yeah, I feel like some producers, like, if they're working on like something for their camp or their project, I feel like there's certain producers that, like, you know that you could give away your hottest beat and it's just, I mean, all you got to do is go back in the studio and then you just made your new hottest beat. You know what I mean?
It was tougher when we had the click. You know what I'm saying? It was tougher when Rough Riders was, you know, in full effect moving. You know, it got real political at a couple of points for giving away tracks because I was putting out competition.
You were helping the competition out.
Yeah, so it was like we fighting against ourselves. But now, you know, it's not really like that. You know, now if I give something away, it's like, yo, you know,
it's on the strength. You can, man. You're Swizz Beatz. You've transcended all that stuff.
It's showtime.
It's a beautiful thing. Full Service Records, man. You had your run with Full Service with Cassidy.
Yeah.
Young One, Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Yeah.
Which I thought was a good album.
That was fun. That was fun. We did platinum off that. That was a blessing as well.
What I know, you Full Surface really isn't in business anymore. Are you just?
Yeah, I disintegrated all of that. You know, I just felt like I needed to graduate, you know, things that I was doing. You know, I just called 2010 my graduation year, spiritually, mentally, everything. And, you know, I just wanted to rebrand my brand.
Right.
And I just thought that the things that I was doing at that time was too trendy. It was just like moving too much in the old way of doing things.
It definitely, I hear you on that.
You know, and it became like the babysitting club with all these artists and all of that. Even though we had a lot of fun, it was still like a lot of pressure on me. It was a lot of work, and you know, I didn't see where the financial part was making sense for all of that stuff I was putting in. So, you know, you only have 24 hours in a day, and you got to figure out what you're going to do to feed your family, what you're going to do to take it to the next level. And I had to clear my table off of everything that I was doing and put things on my table that I love doing for real. Like when I wake up in the morning, I'm cool because everything I'm doing I have a passion for, and it's set up the right way. And that's why people got to see Swizz Beatz reinvent as bringing Reebok back, team, you know, doing Christian Louboutins and doing Aston Martins, Lotus, Audemars watches, and Basquiat art. You know, just being like, that's what I really wanted to do.
Yeah, man.
So I had to regroup.
09 was like kind of like a big year for you production wise. It was kind of like, I think 09 you had a bunch of joints that kind of reminded everybody like, damn, Swizz Beatz. Like, you had to honor the next one, the Mano joint, all that stuff. I would say like as of late, there hasn't been that much Swizz production floating around. Is that like on purpose?
Definitely. Hell yeah. Super on purpose. Because like you gotta let people, you know, you gotta give people breathing room sometimes.
Yeah.
Because, you know, that's why I stopped Monster Mondays. Because we spoil the fans so much that they don't appreciate the craft after a while. They feel like I'm getting some every Mondays and then it's on to the next one. There's a lot of stuff.
Yeah, there's some heat dropping on them Mondays too. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That was my hardest job ever to this day, was doing Monster Mondays. You know, having to get the artist, get the track, get the chorus, lay it, mix it, boom, boom, before Monday. You know, I did like 37
Time to Get Paid was my
straight.
joint, that DMX record that you came out with.
That joint was fun. But I just feel like, you know, I just wanted to give people a time out. But I got a lot of stuff coming out. You know what I'm saying? Like, my stuff is always timed in groups. So, you know, you're going to hear the nods. You're going to hear, you know, the street knock, this one, that one. So, you know, most of my sound is based off of when artists are coming out.
Right. What about Wifey, man? Are you going to be working with Wifey on her new project?
Yeah, we vibed on a couple of joints. She's about 95% done with her album.
That's dope, man.
We've been vibing, but she has such an amazing vibe and creativity and
the world needs a new Alicia album.
this album is a game changer.
That's what's up.
This is a timeless piece.
This
album last night was a timeless piece.
It's crazy, like, being that, you know, she's your wife, and like, you know, I'm like, yo, are you on wifey's project? I mean, if that process, like, if you guys are in the studio together, I mean, how different is? I mean, that's got to be very, like, it's just got to be kind of weird, man. You know. Nah,
you know, honestly, it's like being in the studio with any other talented artist.
Right.
You know, it's the same process. You know, she's a creative genius, so it's easy to work with her.
Right.
You know, she writes her songs, so it's easy to work with her. It's just a easy flowing vibe. Like, you know, we never really get caught up into the what you got to do, what you must do, what I need. It's just vibe. Like, yo, turn that. Oh, that's crazy. What if we just add that there? What if we do this? Mm-hmm. Oh, that sound dope. Oh, okay, boom. I swear, it's
that's dope.
It's the easiest sessions
it's
ever.
Seamless.
Yeah, it's the easiest sessions.
How's
ever.
the baby doing, man?
He's good. He's
one now, right?
Shoot, he's about to be 2. He's about to be 19 months. He's out in New York doing the AIDS walk right now with his grandmother.
Oh, that's dope, man.
You know, putting him into, you know.
He probably the flyest 2-year-old on the planet too.
Well, he do it big. Him and his brothers and his sister, they do it big.
Yeah, he probably Reeboked out.
Definitely. He rock a variety of things.
That's what's up. Of course, you know, Swizz Beatz, he's probably got, you know, the hottest, like, Louis Vuitton baby gear out. Dude.
Nah, you know, everything don't got to. See, with thing with kids, like, everything don't got to be name brand for them to be fresh.
Which is beautiful.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you could take
until they get to a certain age.
They get to a certain age, then it's like, Dad, I need.
Like, yo,
I want to wear that. Like, what are you talking about?
I need Jordans now.
This bomb on.
Like, come on, man, come on. So you, production wise, you got your new album. Can we talk about the album? Where the ASAP Rocky joint, that's gonna end up on your third album?
You know, this is the fight that I'm having. You know, the fight I'm having is graduating from the old mindset to the and embracing a new mindset, which I've totally done. But getting people to understand and figure out what's the formula to that. You know, so as far as an album and putting out an album, I'm not excited to put out an album. I'm excited to put out moments. I'm excited to put out great sounds. You know, whenever I feel like it. Like, as far as putting a date down and just releasing everything on one date, that just don't seem like fun for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe for other artists, you know, like a Wayne or Kanye, you know, people that's masters at those things. But like me, you know, if you think about Swizz Beatz, I give people great moments. You know, great moments in the club, great moments on radio, you know, great moments in the videos.
Indeed, yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So I know my strong points, and I think that sometimes you gotta adjust things to what are your strong points.
What
you
people
know?
are looking out for.
Yeah, what they looking
you,
out for. People don't want to hear like a whole bunch of records with me rapping. Like, I know that. You know what I'm saying? Like, but people would accept the moments. Like, okay, that's dope.
The
right
spurts
there.
of
They like that. You know,
right.
They like that, and mix that with me being on other people's album. I'm satisfied with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm satisfied with that. I'm not trying to compete with nobody. You know, I'm just trying to show people how I'm graduating and how I'm having fun and encouraging them to do the same.